Hello, and welcome to another live stream by Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John, and we are here with the newly updated sp1 iFly Max 8, and we are kicking off Virtual Airline Week with Southwest Virtual Airlines, and we're here in Denver. We're going to be flying up to Boise, and yeah, let's get going. We got Drunk Billy's in the chat. Hello. How are you doing? Still haven't gotten my yoke yet. Still waiting. It says it's out for delivery, so fingers crossed. All right, so let's get on board and let's get this plane fired up. All right, so we're on ground power and we are aligning. Got a couple minutes left on the alignment, and look at what we got here, guys. We got a 2026 tablet in this plane now, and it's nice. It really does make it look good. So, hey, they said, how was your vacation? It was too quick. It was too quick. I had to came back, had to go back to work. I need to just retire so that every day's a vacation. The Brocketeer, hey, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Yes, as always, vacations are just too quick. Got to be like a lot of places in Europe. Don't they do like holiday, like to take a month off, or is that an old tradition? All right. So anyway, so the wind control stuff doesn't work with this plane. So I was able to get the MCP working with Moby Flight. So at least I have our autopilot. But we'll be doing it old school with the FMC. All right, so let's get it in. Let's get a position. All right. There we go. Mode C. I could get. I guess I had to wait till alignment. I couldn't get the mode C to work. What? Okay. Where did my mouse go? There we go. Why did it just disconnect ground power on me? That's crazy. The Brocketeer said a month off for holidays, and they have hour and a half lunches. They take naps every day. I tell you what, that sounds like the life. It sounds like the life. He got no money for a month off. All right. All right. So apparently, when the parking brake disconnects, all right. And apparently, when the parking brake disconnects, it clears all the ground equipment. That's new. Also, was that just a question? Is your FCU working? No, I have to use Moby Flight. So none of my wind control stuff is working with this. I think Sim Update or Sim App Pro needs to update for the iFly. Works works flawlessly with PMDG, but this updated iFly, it's not working. Also, why is my Southwest Virtual Airlines A cars not recognizing my parking brake? Yeah, same. So I think it's the iFly Max needs a new update for the Sim app Pro. But I was able to get the FC working with Mobi Flight. I'm going to put all the Mobi Flight profiles, if you guys want. I'm going to put them all in that I use in the Discord. They're not mine, but just so you guys can see which ones that I use. If you guys want to use Mobi Flight, it's a great backup, especially if SimApp Pro isn't working. So, when did you start it up before you place it on the ground there in Denver, or after? So, I opened up the A cars after I logged in. Let me try a restart. Yeah, I've been opening it up when I'm in the menus before I place it on the ground. That's a bug. Oh, great. I tell you what, I'm going to turn on a Volanta, and this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to do a manual pirate. So give me a second while I readjust. Let me say it is a very annoying bug. Yeah. Yeah, I must agree. It is a very annoying bug. Oh, great. What is my all right, Volanta. But one thing I can do is I can give them my manual pirate. All right, that's fixed. Okay, so since we're not going to have, it's very cool feature of the iFly Max is we have cabin. We have cabin audio. All right. So let's see. What else do we need here? Payload and balance. Go read from SimBrief OFP. Oh, that's right. We got to load. Nope. was it? No sim brief XML file found. Okay, so that's right. Import sim brief flight plan. There we go. That should work. There we go. All right. So it said, I'm not sure if I have the brain power to figure out how to set up the Moby flight. Holden is there. Holden in the house. I should do so. I have a couple things because Holden was asking about Moby flight as well, and it was a couple things. Now I am not in any way an expert on Moby flight, but I do know how to load a profile into it. So a couple of things I was thinking about was for the members only live tutorials on the Discord. I have two things planned. So, how to use Moby Flight to get your controls to work, and and another one was a kind of like a what I've learned so far ground school for helicopters. What do you guys think? Hey, King Bob. Hey, how's it going? On the Navig icon, you can click the last load option, and it'll do a sim brief flight plan. Wait, planned. Yeah. So, oh, yeah, we got that. Import sim brief. Yeah, I think we're rocking and rolling with that now. All right, so we can load aircraft. We can load it in real time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please confirm the flight information on your boarding. Is in the overhead compartment and under the seat in front of you. When opening the overhead compartments, please take care that any baggage does not fall out.
Yep, we're fueling. People are coming on board. This is not GSX compatible, as far as I know. Was I at Expo? No, unfortunately, I was not at Expo. I was not at an Expo, unfortunately. But next year, I'm going to try to make it happen. We're going to try to make it happen next year. If you did a video on that, it'd be great. I wouldn't have to bother Holden. Yeah, so I don't have. I don't know. I've been looking at it. The only thing is with a tutorial video, I just don't have enough. I don't have enough knowledge of Moby Flight to really make an interesting tutorial video for YouTube. That's why I was going to make it a Discord, like kind of like a Discord classroom, because I was looking at different things with stage and like flight sim classroom tutorials on Discord for the membership as another membership benefit. There's fuel works with GSX payload. Not sure. Okay, fuel. So it will fuel up, because I read that GXX will work, but it won't. It won't link up. But we'll try that for a different day. We'll do it V1 style. We'll just use GSX for pushback. You have enough info to help me, though. We'll look into it. We'll look into it, Limp. It would be a very quick, video. I don't know. Why not? There might be other people that struggle with adding profiles to MobiFlight, because once you get like the breakdown of how to do it, it'd take you less than 5 minutes. All right, so departures. Let's get fired up here. So we're going on the Zimmer 4. I you know what? I don't think I. Yeah, I didn't. I did not update my. Did not update. And we're taking off 3-4 left. That's all the way on the other side. Oh well. 3-4 left. GG transition here. It could be a short. It could be. They're not very. So I tried tutorial shorts, and they're not as popular as videos. Even a 5-minute video on how to do MobiFlight profile additions would do better channel wise than a short. Because I did a couple of Starship shorts tutorials, and they didn't do very well at all. All right, so that's all in. And we are arriving on 28 left. What do we have for 28 left? Nobody lands to. Is 28 right like smaller or something? So RNAV. Let's do the RNAV Zulu. Court 4. Reaps transition.
Ladies and gentlemen, please confirm the flight information on your boarding pass and take your seat according to the seat number shown on the boarding pass. Place your hand-carried items in the overhead compartment and under the seat in front of you. When opening the overhead
A short video on MobiFlight, Lim's dumb brain. Yeah, 30 seconds long would do it. I got you. I got your back, Limp. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll hook it up. Because it's a great backup, especially when SimApp isn't working. And then plus you could use your controls for other planes as well. You know, for like the Sovereign and the black square. The black square stuff. All right, little transition. That's in. You might condense it to a PNG. Yep. All right, that's all good. We are in, looking good. Man, I was really hoping to be able to fly with force feedback. But not yet. Tomorrow might be the day. All right. Hey, Sir Puffsalot. Hello.
All right, I'm going to let you set up and I'll save the rest of my comments till the cars.
$10 super chat. Thanks, Limp. Thank you for the $10 super chat. You're gonna save the rest of the comments for the cruise. All right, man, I appreciate it. All right. So that's in. That looks good. Perfect it. Let's see how we're looking loading up. We got 5 minutes left loading. Oh. Package has been delivered, ladies and gentlemen. Package has been delivered. So let me just check. I might have to just step away for a second to get it, because they don't like to put stuff on my porch, and it's about to rain. So listen, guys, hang on 1 second. I have to run and get my Moza force feedback yoke, and I'll be right back, guys. Sir Puffsalot, you have a quick question. How does the 737 compare to the Airbus? I just got the Phoenix A320, and now I'm hooked. So to answer your question real quick before I run and get this package, the 737 compared to the Phoenix, they're all of them. So the Phoenix, the iFly now, and the PMDG are probably one of the tops in the game. So it comes down to flying preference, because the Airbus has a different flying style than the Boeing. So now it comes down to what am I gonna? It comes down to mission, pretty much. What do I want to fly the most? Do I want to fly Airbus, or do I want to fly Boeing? Do I belong to a virtual airline like Southwest Virtual, where they don't have an Airbus fleet?
Flight information on your boarding pass and take your seat according to the seat number shown.
But all of them are superb, and it's hard to compare.
And under the seat in front of
They're all of them are superb simulations, just like Drunk Billy said. It's hard to compare Airbus to Boeing then, because they're two different aircraft. But you can't go wrong with any of them, is my answer. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I got to get this package before it gets rained on, and we're going to then take off. All right, guys, hold on 1 second.
cabin crew, boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
All right, guys, I'm back. Yep, they did it. They let the package, they dropped the package off right in the, oh, somebody came online. Yeah, they dropped the package off right at where my porch meets the driveway. So they just love doing that. I don't know. They're afraid to get on my porch. I think my dog scares them. So, okay, thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem, man. Boeing is better. Yes. So that's what it comes down to. Both Boeing and Airbus. It just comes down to preference. All right. So Denver ground came online. So let's see here. We got cleared December prom. Departure, changing transition, climb via the SID. Expect 380, 10 minutes after. All right, so December 4. I didn't mean to start a war. Oh, that's okay. Soon as the question, what's better, Airbus or Boeing? It's like saying, it's like going into a comic book store and saying who's better, DC or Marvel.
In the event of a water evacuation, use
All right, so let's tune in ground into COM 1.
from the pouch as shown on the safety information card.
All right, so we're all loaded up. Let's fire up the APU. Let's get things going here.
And pull to tighten it. Once outside, pull down on the red tab to inflate the vest. To manually inflate, blow into the tube at your shoulder. Your vest has a light that turns on automatically in the water.
All right, we're going to go 3-4 left. All right, so what is the top out?
Flight attendants will distribute additional
230 is the top out on the Zimmer.
Attendants are now checking that your seatbelt is fastened. Your
So we'll
seatbelt
put that in
and
there.
buckle are in the upright and locked position, and your carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area around your feet clear. Smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatories. The use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in it.
Denver departure ATIS. Information Echo 040. Closed. Taxi closed. Let's see. Lim says the real war is who's in denial, right? Okay, fair. Okay, so Postulot, it's a okay, fair. If you were to get another jetliner, Boeing variety, what would be the most useful to get that is close to the Airbus? Well,
Any face coverings before donning.
close to the Phoenix in
For your attention.
uh,
Now, sit back,
Fidelity,
relax, and enjoy
I would say I would go PMDG. Get the PMDG 737-800, and because that's the most popular version of all the 737s, and you're good. All right. All right, APU's up. A's off, B's on. Ground services. Disconnect you. Undocking the jetway. Well, technically, the Boeing 737 is fly-by-wire. They just disconnect a lot of the fly-by-wire elements to make it more hands-on for the pilot. We are KDEN 34 left. Conditions dry. Let's do flaps 1 takeoff. Air conditioning on. Anti-ice off. Takeoff weight 1443. 03. What am I missing? Well, I need you to... How would I know what the CG is? Okay. All right, flaps 1. We're going to do flaps 1, just temperature derate it. Toga takeoff. Climb 1. Denver ground, Southwest 4669 with information echo at Charlie 43. Request push and start.
Southwest 4669, Denver ground. Hello. Push and start approved. Check back first line call for taxi.
Push and start approved. We'll call it back for taxi. Southwest 4669. Southwest. This is, oh my God, you guys are nuts.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
All the 73NG is also fly-by-wire. They're both fly-by-wire. From my understanding, I know the Max is definitely fly-by-wire, but it is a degraded fly-by-wire.
Bypass pin inserted.
And Limp Rocketeer, I have to agree with him. I can't. I land the Airbus like it's like I'm landing a brick as well. Which direction did he say?
Locking gear.
Fly by string. To nose right, tail left.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, let's go. Duh. Always push back straight onto the first line, and I didn't do that. Noob. Well, it's this way to 3-4 left, so. Oh, boy. You know, that's how many times you fly out of Denver. You fly out of Denver way more than I do.
Set parking brakes. Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
All right, turn engine 1. We'll do this one from the cockpit. All right, you got the pin? Oh, man. All right, we're motoring because these are Leap Neo engines. There we go. Introducing fuel. Holden's in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? All right, that's 2 good starts. These go to continuous. These come on. I did not isolate and ventilate, but that's okay. Knew I forgot something. And 52. Denver ground, Southwest 4669, ready for taxi.
Southwest 4669, runway 34 left, taxi via Charlie Charlie Golf Whiskey Alpha.
34 left via Charlie Charlie Golf Whiskey Alpha, Southwest 4669. All right. Good deal. Taxi lights are on. Let's go. Oh, man. You guys are great. Tell you what, you guys are great.
Please double check that your seatbelt is securely fastened and keep all electronic devices switched off.
Do speed brakes need to be armed? They do not. But thank you for reminding me that I need to do RTO. No, speed brakes armed on takeoff, that's an Airbus thing.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
Yes?
Captain, the cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you. We're going, we don't need no stinking speed brakes. Yeah, so the Boeing logic is actually when there's when the pressure switch is engaged on the landing gear and RTO is selected on the auto brakes, when you do a rejected takeoff, it will it'll automatically deploy the spoilers for you. There's no need to arm them. They're technically already armed. Does somebody else get gray taxi lines? don't know what. I think there's something up with the scenery. Cause I got these gray taxi lines. America. Love this. This livery is actually one of my favorites now. How fast am I taxiing? We are doing 20 knots. Doing 20 knots. Which is about 10 knots short of Southwest taxi. For Whiskey Alpha. That's on the other side here. Is that because they're not behind you? Yes, it's just because you're not behind me, Lim. All right. VNAV, LNAV.
That was 4669, no further service on line monitor CTAP 124.3C.
Order 124.3 Southwest 4669. See you. I got one job here, and it's doggone it. I'm going to do it. Like I said, Limp, if you aren't being you, I definitely would be messaging you. What's the problem? What's going on? Talk to me.
We are ready for takeoff. Please double check that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Keep all electronic
Approaching
devices
3,
switched off.
4, left.
Yeah, see, there's something wrong with my scenery. Because this is the stop line, and it's not there. And it's got all kinds of weird things going on. Denver traffic, Southwest 4669, departing runway 34 left on the Zimmer 4 departure, Denver. All right, let's go. Flaps 1. Landing lights can go on. Strobes can come on. All right, looking good. I think you have two sceneries installed at once. So the only thing is I had flight beam
Approaching 3
for Denver,
4.
and then I was streaming the handcrafted Denver scenery, and I disconnected that. I don't have. I think Codex is the only one that I should be working there, but oh well.
On runway
I'll have to figure it out. There's something wrong.
left.
We never had a problem before. That's the thing. All right, spool them up. Toga's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go to Boise. We're out of here, guys. Oh, it's a rate. You're up. Ooh. All right, flaps up. Cha-ching. Yeah, that's the new GSX cha-ching thing. They got it on. Keep on. So what was the cha-ching sound on that? So GSX does this whole new pay thing. And it's the sound that's letting me know that all the receipts are ready. It's a GSX thing. Denver Center. All right. 12765. Denver Center, Southwest 4669, and just departed Denver climbing on the Zimmer 4 departure.
Southwest 4669, Denver Center, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 380.
Climb maintain flight level 380, Southwest 4669. All right, 380, here we come. Keep on saying, yeah, it's always a GSX thing. I love it, hate it. I love and hate GSX. It's a very, very toxic relationship with GSX. And this is exactly why I fly out of Denver all the time, because there's a controller on here. There usually is always a controller on. I like it. So all we need is Salt Lake City to come on and we'll be golden. All right, so we'll put the where is that click spot? There we go. All right, let's do some it's 400 pounds in the center tank. Let's see if we'll burn that off. Nah. Salt Lake City usually comes on around 3 o'clock. Cool.
Southwest 4333, Denver altimeter 2980, expect the ILS 35 right approach from Pearl. Expect ILS 35 right from Pearl, Southwest 4333.
It's standard sets. Passing flight level 201 now. Cross check. Looking good. You can come off.
Ender Center, Delta 2145 request, 10 minutes out of cockpit. Yeah, Delta 2145, report back. Okay, see ya.
So I got Real Turb, the demo, to try out. And so far I'm liking it. So the you can see we kind of got like a little bit of some light, just a little bit of chop coming out of here. And on takeoff, we had a little bit of ground turbulence coming out of Denver, which was actually pretty cool. So probably going to pick this up. It's a shame that we actually have to get a third-party add-on for something that should already be in the sim, but it's not that expensive. Yeah, Real Turb Cat, something or other it's called. Well, said if third party can fix one thing and it's really good, I'm fine with it. Yeah, the thing is though, is that eventually, my issue is that eventually, you spend money on all these third party add-ons to make the sim good, and then Microsoft fixes it, or either breaks the third party add-on by trying to fix it. That's the only thing. So Holden says, how was your vacation? What did you do, or did you just chill on the beach? So, yeah, just pretty much chilled on the beach. Went out to dinner for my birthday and hung out with the grandbaby. I've been going down to the Jersey Shore for 15 years now. I've done everything there is to do down there. All right. Lim says, I'm liking GFX. Yeah, I like GFX too. Although, unfortunately, this plane is not compatible with GFX. So all you'll get is the cloud effects, but no contrails, nothing like that. And see, so people can never do everything perfectly. There always has to be a trade-off. If not, it's just no time feasible. We'll get knocked around out here.
Denver Center, United 295, with you just 24 left. United 295, Denver Center. Winds 080 at 12. Arnav and Kata, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
It is compatible now?
Just take off 24 left. 295.
See, I got not compatible. I must have to, maybe I have to update. Did I run into Snooki in the situation? No, thank God. These Rocky Mountains, man. Bouncing us around. So this is Real Turb has terrain turbulence. I'm not up to date. All right, I have to update it. I have to update it. I'm behind the times.
Denver Center, Lufthansa 446-504. Lufthansa 446, Denver Center, recycle transponder squawk 5142. 5142, 446. And Denver Center, Delta 2145 snack. Delta 2145, welcome back. And Lufthansa 446, I got you radar contact, descend via the AL4 arrival to Denver, landing north.
Turn that down. I have a feeling that ATC was very loud for you guys.
Southwest 4333 at Pearl, cleared ILS, runway 35 right approach. At Pearl, cleared ILS 35 right approach, Southwest 4333. United 295, radar contact, stay altitude passing. Just about passing 8,000. United 295, climb and maintain, flight level 360. 360, 295.
Go with Billy on that one, Limp. You can't. You will not be. You'll not be disappointed.
I'm trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me.
Savage 518, radar contact lost.
Just like when I drop something on the ground, the first thing I do is look at it and ask myself, do I really need that? Well, I'll tell you what. When you go through a cloud, the first time you fly through a cloud with GFX on, and the effects that it gives you, you'll thank me. Oh, you have it? Oh. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Holden needs to get it. I'm surprised Holden doesn't have it already. So we're getting rocked here with real turb. You just don't want another thing in the background. I totally get that. I have to figure out. So if I'm going to use this real turb, I think I might. So it's on default. I think I might have to dial it down a little bit. Wonder if Captain Canada has his settings on the on his website or his Discord.
United 795 Denver Center, radar contact. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And the question about 10 minutes away if possible.
How long, sorry?
10, 10 minutes.
Yeah, perfect.
Alright, thanks.
Good afternoon, Denver Center. Welcome 2476.
I don't want him to spend too much money because I don't want his wife to.
2436 Denver Center. Good afternoon.
That's funny. No, don't want Holden's wife to get mad at any of us. It's not. Billy's right though. It has very, 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 very little impact at all on the sim. Ah. All right. Till I figure out the settings. I don't know. Let's leave it on for now. Can Holden come out and fly a plane with me? No. We think you're a bad influence.
Southwest 4333, winds 05012, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 35 right, Southwest 4333. Center 7518, mind if I get 2 or 3 minutes away?
Yeah, 7518, report back.
Will do, thanks.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've been flying without turbulence for so long that I don't know if real turb is giving me too much turbulence or this is normal for the Rocky Mountains now. Should get not a financial advisor on a shirt. There you go. You've been getting wake turbulence? I've yet to get any kind of wake turbulence. The Rocky Mountains, that's right. So I've flown over the Rocky Mountains before, and it's turbulent, but not like turn the plane on its side turbulent. I think I have to figure out some settings. 'Cause I'm running his default settings in real turb cat.
Denver Center Delta 8891, 28 south at the Goodland BOR, flight level 360.
Delta 8891, Denver Center radar contact position as reported. Good afternoon.
But I am getting really good performance with the iFly. A lot better than I was before.
Southwest 4333, exit left to enable and Papa 7 Echo Delta. You can contact ground 121.85 on Echo Delta.
I was sitting on the ground at Aspen, and F-18 was taxiing behind me, and it was shaking my plane. I was in a Cessna citation. Oh, all right.
Center 7518 is back.
Savage 518, welcome back.
Kennedy Steve would be proud. So let's talk FS Expo, guys. Did you guys catch any of the streams from FS Expo? FX Expo.
1760.
If I could talk English.
Center.
FS Expo.
Winds, 0708, Arnhem Mugby, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
So I was wondering what you guys thought on some of the stuff coming out.
Lufthansa 446 Heavy Denver Altimeter.
The EFBX is something that I really was interested in. It's a all-in-one tablet program, iOS, Android tablet program for flight sim. That's going to be. It's going to take the place of every EFB in the sim. You'll be able to control GSX. You'll be able to flight plan, fuel calculation. It's almost like, so it's designed by Katie Pilot, who's a real-world captain, Airbus captain, and live streamer. And the concept of it is that, you know, every pilot has their own EFB. That there's no EFBs in the plane. And they take you know, they do the flight planning and everything like that, and then they take their EFB to the plane and then use it. And supposedly you're going to be able to even start Microsoft Flight Simulator from your tablet. FSU, yes, it was very hardware focused. I think EFBX was the only software thing that they were offering. So that's the thing you're most excited for? Yeah, I really.
Southwest 4669, the airspace to the west, Salt Lake offline. Radar services are terminated. Please change route. Have a good day.
Over to Unicom. Thanks for the ATC, Southwest 4669. See you.
1716 airport. Southwest 17.
The tablets, what you're looking forward to as well? Yeah, so out of all the stuff that I saw, most of the stuff was, you know, they had the typical, you know, the Skylarky stuff, and Wind Control had their overhead panel. But what I saw mostly was a lot of Airbus stuff, hardware-wise. And not much being offered for Boeing, other than Wind Control's Boeing yoke, which is like this massive thing, this floor mount thing. Although I do believe they're coming up with a desk mount version for it. So of all the stuff I looked at, I wanted to see, you know, if there's something for my Bravo, because my Bravo is starting to die on me very slowly. Meridian might be something to look at. I don't know. The guy's not very good at. So I know the guy that does Meridian GMT designed the Bravo. So you know he's good. Because, I mean, this thing's 3 years old and it's still going. It's just starting to go. His presentation style is just a little rough. It's a little rough. But I'm not going to hold that against them. I want to see more coming out with that. There was a couple other ones that just weren't. They're not ready. They're not ready for send out. So they were all demo stuff. Public speaking is hard. I can get that, and you could tell that he is not a public speaker. But I know a lot of people like watch his presentations and stuff like that, and they're just like they're turned off on his products and like, but like I think Billy, I think you were the one that said in the Discord, this guy designed the Alpha Bravo, so one of the most popular add-ons. Why couldn't he come up with another design? So definitely one to keep an eye on. Virtual Fly, their stuff looked good too. Right, Limp? It's always Airbus, never Boeing. Never Boeing. Give you some Boeing 7.3 radios. Right? When are we getting this? When are we getting this, guys? People forget the presentation when it will be out is the real test begins. Yes. So he's claiming October, November of this year for shipping. So yeah, definitely going to keep an eye on that one. That might be the replacement for the Bravo. I got my replacement for my Alpha sitting over here right next to me. Get that Moza force feedback calling to me. I'm going to spend the whole night figuring out how to mount that to my desk now. Because I know it's long. It's like 16 inches long, and I don't think I completely have 16 inches of space. So I'm going to have to get creative. I'm definitely going to do a bolt mount to the desk. I don't know why everybody's obsession is with the with all Airbus stuff. I guess it's nothing's done by accident in business. So someone did a study out there and found out that Airbus is more popular than Boeing. And that's why. That's why we have a lot of Airbuses in the sim. That's why we have a lot of Airbus hardware in the sim. Because someone did a marketing study and found out that Airbus was more popular than Boeing. So it comes down to dollars. Actually, the CEO of the company is a Boeing pilot. Guess you can contribute that to fly-by-wire. Yes, probably. Fly-by-wire, the savior of 2020, probably made it very popular for people to be flying Airbuses. I'm surprised my autopilot hasn't shut off yet. So Billy says it's easier to fly, so more new people fly it and don't switch. I think you have something there too. That's probably what made the demographic or the metric for Airbus popular. It's not easier to land though. Although the fly-by-wire does land very nice. It lands a lot better than the Phoenix. So the Phoenix right now is in absolute serious need of an update. I haven't been able to shut off the seatbelt signs. Alright, so I shut off real turb until I figure out the settings. Look, I don't mind being, here's the thing, I don't mind being rocked around up here. I'm not afraid of the turbulence, but it just doesn't feel, I want to make sure it's right. So I have to do some research on the settings for that program. Billy said buses land a bit differently. They got a system that's activates near the ground. I can't remember the name. Yes. It's a flare logic. When the what's this called? My brain is blanking. When it says land, the computer starts commanding a flare logic, which then pushes the nose down, I believe. So there's a procedure. There's a procedure for landing, and supposedly once you get the knack of that, it actually is not very hard to land an Airbus. I just can't seem to dial that in. And like the 321 versus 320 versus 319, apparently the 321 is easier to land, and I think like the 319 is supposedly supposed to be the hardest to land. You need to pull the stick gradually back as you land. Yeah, so what you're saying, Billy, is I need to get the AB9 force feedback so that it's properly dampened. That's what you're saying. That's so I got to get the AB9. We both need it. It's the next one on my list to complete my my force feedback options, because it's going to come. So the AB9 is going to come in handy for both Airbus flying and Warbird flying and all that stuff. It's also going to come in very handy for helicopter flying. Dual AB9s with a collective. I actually wanted to get the so which one makes it? Virtual Controls? I want to get the Virtual Controls collective. I think that would completely round out all my hardware. I got to do it in pieces because I'm just not built. I'm just not built like that. How do you mount it? So it has a chair mount for racing chairs. I know that. I'm probably going to have to build something, because I don't think it'll mount to my gaming chair. Yeah, it mounts to the chair, but it's the mounts are designed for the solid mount racing chairs. So for my gaming chair, I'm gonna have to come up with something. To science the crap out of it. But I'm excited for force feedback yoke. Unfortunately, I think the only profile I could probably build in the sim for the Moza yoke would be the 172, because it's the only one that I've ever flown. So it would be a stretch to, because it's been 30 years since I've flown one, but it's probably the only thing I'm going to remember closely. But there's a plethora of profiles for the Moza out on Flight Sim TO. I didn't know that. And there's a lot on the Moza Discord as well. Exactly. Good ones. Yes, I was looking at that. So I'm very excited to actually get the feeling of flight in my yoke, because in the real world, yokes don't have a center detent. and the force of wind over, like for GA flying especially, you're sitting on the ramp, and that that elevator just, kind of just flops there because it's cable mounted. So, you grab the yoke and you got the weight of the elevator, but when the wind starts going over it, you got all different forces on that yoke. And it also, I can't wait to be able to trim by feel. I'm very excited to set this yoke up. I find a front seat for a Jeep Wrangler. I'm going to turn it into a computer chair. Go to do you have a scrap yard near you? Probably pick one up for like $50. That's what I would do. I'd go to like a you pull it place with a toolbox and probably be a lot more comfortable than this gaming chair. I thought about getting one of those racing chairs setups, but that's just another $900 to spend. I could spend that on a lot more crazier stuff. So I think the first thing I'm looking forward to is flying like the Comanche or like the Black Square Baron or something like that with force feedback. Billy says, do you think Jeep chairs have to be put into service every 5 seconds like the cars? All right, Court 4 arrival. So we're looking at 9,028 left. Lim said, I don't know what you're talking about. I had this Jeep for 4.5 years, and I haven't had one problem with it. You got lucky. Yeah, but a Prius is like overtaking a snail. Yeah, I don't know if that's too much of a flex there, Lim. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of a flex that is. A couple of friends had Jeeps. They were miserable. Yeah, I never had any luck with Jeeps. Lim says, I don't know what you've been feeding it. Half of BMW came out last week. Organic fuel. Yep. So I gave up. I gave our Jeep to our daughter so she can have it. I had a GMC Terrain that had so many transmission problems all the time that I got rid of it. So I gave up on American made. I bought a Hyundai, and I've been happy ever since. It's just the truth. BMWs are also garbage. Yeah, I've never had someone that's been happy with their Beamer. We'll be staying on two wheels for now. Ooh. One of the reasons I love flying in this part of the country is this terrain, is the visuals. This in Alaska. Can a Hyundai pull a 4,000-pound boat? Only if the truck was pulling the Hyundai. No. I think I have a tow capacity for that Tucson that I have. I think it's like 2,800 pounds. So I could pull a landscaping trailer. Yeah, only if the Jeep was pulling it, right? I'll give that one. It has no towing capacity whatsoever. All right, so we're doing an RNAV approach. So it should be... So this doesn't do any kind of FLS or anything like that. So I think with VNAV, LNAV left on. And we're kind of going to have to do kind of a manual thing. We should be, it's VFR at Boise, so we should be able to visualize the runway and go for it. With a tow truck nearby just in case. For the Jeep, right? All right, guys, if you're just joining us, we are flying the iFly 737 MAX 8 with the sp1 update, the Service Pack 1 update. And so far, so good. I've got zero complaints on it. I love the EFB. I love what they've done with it. And we're flying with Southwest Virtual Airlines, flying from Denver to Boise. We're bringing this plane into Idaho. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. 50 subscribers away from 1,000. 50 subscribers away. We are like right there. It feels like we're the prize is there for our first major milestone for the channel, and it feels like we're approaching light speed. We'll get there. I appreciate everyone that has come along for the ride so far, but we just need 50 more guys and we'll get that first milestone. So help out the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Instead of giving it its absolute fun off-road. You can't beat a Jeep off-road. You just can't. All right, 20 minutes left in the flight. So let's see how this tablet does for charts. So we need the star coming in. We're doing the Court 4. It said I've been waiting to get the Bronco for a while. Oh, I don't know about Ford. Does look nice, though. All right, so we're coming into the Reaps transition. And like I said, it's pretty cut and dry. We're going to be cutting off to the little transition, which is our initial onto the RNAV into Boise. So we're going to come down. I'm going to set 9 in the autopilot for that. And let's look at our approach. We're doing the RNAV. Still kind of getting bounced around. All right, so we're doing the RNAV 28 left. RNAV Zulu 28 left. RNAV Zulu runway 28 left. All right, so here's the little transition, and it's pretty much a straight shot in. So we're gonna come in. We're gonna descend down to 3,900 feet at Hobbsy. Hobbsy is our initial approach. Our final approach fix is Hobbsy at 3,900 feet. And we're looking at a landing altitude. So decision height is 3,200 feet. So it's going to bring us right in pretty close. So we should be able to see the runway when that. If we have to go missed, we're going to climb to 6,000, track 282 to the Jimmy and hold. Continue, climb and hold it to 6,000 feet at Jimmy. So there's no ATC on. We're probably going to do... So looking at this and looking at the terrain over here, if we go miss, we're probably going to do a right traffic pattern, rejoin Hobbsy and attempt to land again. So that's our plan. Any questions? And let's see if I can run this up to 32. Well, that's not too bad. It's better than the PMDG. What is it? 3220. Oh, went too far. So it's got an accelerator on it, which is pretty good. So I'm running the Microsoft Flight Simulator controls on it. All right, 3220 is in the barrow. And that we're looking good. So we're coming up to our top of descent. So let's let's put 9,000 in. All right, 9,000 is in. Should start coming down automatically. We don't have to worry about that. What we do need to put in is 18.1 for our CTAF. The Bronco is a wannabe Jeep. Ford found it on the road dead. So on two wheels, you stay. Yeah, I would not go with Ford. I would not go with Ford. Although my niece loves her Bronco, so I don't know. But she's also 17 years old, so. I think she's just happy that she has wheels at 17, right? All right, so we're all set up for our arrival and descent. Just added a new pet pick to Discord. Oh. Let's check it out. Nice. Very nice. That's a nice looking Jeep there, Lim. I'll give you that one. That is a very nice looking Jeep. And of course you got the rubber ducks. Yes, sir. Ah. Nice. Hey guys, so hey, just real quick, and I'm here in the Discord. We are going to be changing our logo. This is going to be the new logo for Virtual Flight Diaries. So if you see it around the channel, we're not rebranding. We're just changing the logo up. Needs an update. Needs an update. Doesn't see much dirt. I mean, Billy, the only dirt that you can see in Florida is beach, right? Just up the street, there's a car wash and a membership. That's pretty cool. I would figure you for a wash and wax yourself kind of deal. I guess the middle of this. Where do you got to go? Gainesville, Florida, to see some mud. Guess you could go to Georgia. Georgia's got mud. My camera's all messed up. I'm old and have a bad back. I'm not washing my own anymore. I got you. I got you. I don't wash my own vehicle either.
Top down, hear the sound of the breeze carrying us away.
That's usually on the top of Greenhorn Mountain, Colorado. Okay, all right. I see what you did there. So it's seen some off road. It's seen some off road.
Now the road is clear. Shotgun ride on my Friday night. Sunset fire burning in our eyes. Let's see the past in the past and deal with it enough.
At Greenhorn Mountain, yeah, Billy, that's a big one.
All we got is this open road.
That's definitely some of the type of mountains we just flew over.
Ain't promising forever. Ain't no end in sight. Girl, I'm loving the ride. Can't you feel this is real? You and me, nothing in our way. Baby, we were born.
All right, sound's coming up. Music's coming off. We're in our descent. We're coming in. Boise, here we come. About 3 years ago was last time it was elk hunting up there. That's one I've not done yet. I've never done elk. So, Pup Slot, I just got back in time. Yeah, just in time for the landing, man. Just in time for the landing. So we'll see how we do. We're starting our approach. I've been playing Jet Card like nonstop. Have you guys tried it at all? As a matter of fact, I have. We did a Jet Card live stream a couple weeks ago. I'm actually a member of a V1 Executive Charters on Jet Card. Jet Card is insane. It's insanely good. Liv says, all right, it's time to stop with V1 and start your own there, boss. And Old says, I'm having a great time with Jet Card. I got last week and I love it. Oh yeah. You can't get it out. It's so cool. The backstories that it creates and everything like that for the flight. It's wild. So starting my own. So it's going to be a minute. I would like to start my own Jet Card virtual airline. But like I was saying in the Discord, I when I first got Jet Card, I was playing with the finances. Do not play with the finances unless you mean it. And I ended up tanking my reputation to 0. So I'm going to fly with V1 until I can get my reputation back up, so I can get a loan for the company. So I could start. We're going to start our own. We're going to start our own turboprop airline in Jet Card. My first Airbus flight with Jet Card was taking 142 employees from a robotics company on an all-expense paid trip to Boston. Nice. That's pretty cool. I did a couple sports charters. Right now, I'm flying 2 people on a vacation tour out of Jackson Hole, heading to Reno is my next leg. Sounds like V1's going to drop you for having that low of reputation. I hope not. I hope not. Hoping to get the rep back up in time before the cuts happen. But on V1's channel, though, I am a commercial pilot member, so I'm hoping that has some cred. Keep me afloat long enough to build my rep back up. I took 3 guys down to Mexico, and I think they're up to no good. They're probably up to no good. They're definitely up to no good. Love the 208. Yeah, I love the 208 too. That is an awesome plane. You see, so Black Square is their next offering is going to be the Commander 114. A little sad about that. I was hoping for a King Air. I don't know if they're ever coming up with the King Air. I'm probably going to get it because it's a Black Square aircraft, but I'm just not excited for the Commander 114 though. Yep, I just saw Just Flight post on Facebook. I mean, it looks really good. And it's a Black Square airplane, so it's going to fly really good, too. But it's a 114. I did have a Commander 114 in FSX. So for just nostalgic purposes alone, I think I'll pick it up. And who knows? You know, well, of course, we'll put it on the channel. We do GA stuff here too. I think the 114 will do some. We'll do some island hopping in Bahamas. I think the 208 would be a good one for the island hopping as well. I think we'll take it out of Florida. We'll head down and we'll do a tour of the Exumas. So not a big fan of that one, but it is a Black Square. That's what I'm saying. It's like almost like. It's almost like you gotta get it because it's Black Square. I don't know if I posted anything in the Discord with it. Some news. Can I post any pictures of it? Oh, and how about it? FSS coming up with the Tupolev. I know I mispronounced that wrong. Yeah, I guess I didn't post anything about it in the Discord. Global 6000 coming, guys, for the BizJet guys. All right, so we're looking good on our descent. Got it's got us coming in 9,000 feet at Porty. What is that? Am I reading that right, or are my eyes deceiving me? It's not Porty, it's Rockty. Rockty, 8,000. Since it's straight in shot, I'm actually going to bring it down all the way in to our 3,900 mark. That's funny. It times out like a real tablet. I like that. Flight recorder up. So we'll see if let's see how she hand flies. We'll hand fly the approach. Oh, we'll hand fly the short final. So I was so excited about this Moza that I downloaded all these profiles for it, and I didn't even own it yet. I have a profile for the iFly 737 too. We're passing 18,000 and turn on the landing lights per Southwest Virtual Protocol and continuous. Everything else looks good. Actually, should be on that. All right, we're good. We're just going to ride it on in. Yeah, so the Cessna 208's one of my favorites. Not as much as the Starship. I absolutely love that plane. But my only complaint about the 208 is I wish we had the executive interior for the 208 instead of, because all we have is the cargo and the airliner version. But the Starship is where it's at. I know it's Billy's favorite. Hey, Billy, do you have a good profile for the Starship? Cool. No worries. I'm sure I can hunt one down. If you don't. But got a plane flying overhead. I love this livery, guys. So Boise is really pretty much right out in front of us. It's tucked in, so we got this flat plain area here, and it's tucked in right alongside the mountains. That's why if we are going to do a pattern return, if we have to go miss, we got to turn left. I did say right hand pattern. I meant left hand. I remember that now. So we got to do a left hand turn because the right hand turn is into terrain. That's tough. Boise traffic Southwest 4669 descending on the Court 4 arrival, expecting the RNAV runway 28 left approach. Any traffic in the area, please advise. Of course, it's hard for them to advise because I goofed and forgot to give them my position. Oh well. I don't think there's any traffic at Boise, to be honest with you. But I do like calling out my mistakes. Only traffic is you and the United that just flew over you. Got you. Yep, and that United's at flight level 410, so. Pull the window. Oh, the other thing I saw on the expo screens, if anyone's got an extra $4,000, is a motorized throttle quadrant for the 7.3. Looked really cool. And apparently, it's 1-to-1 in complete, or it's 1-to-1 complete. So, including the way it feels and the motors and everything in it. According to V1, who's now a first officer on a 7.3, he said it feels exactly like the real one, but I think it's like $4,800. And I said, I think we have to do a shared here before long. You know what? We have to, whether online or offline. Limp, we got to do a shared cockpit. Really want to be the FO in the 7.3 one of these days? Yeah. I need an FO to pick up on all my mistakes. As I say, you are better at radio calls than I am, Limp. You are better at radio calls. All right, let's go. Flaps 1. Come down here. We want UREF. We're doing flaps 40. And what are we looking at? 137. King Bob said, I got a chance to use it. It was fantastic, but way out of the price range. Yeah. Yeah, it's out of my price range too. You really, the only way you're buying that is if you're building a full Boeing cockpit, which I would absolutely love to have. All right, so we'll do brakes 2. We're doing flaps full. 137 is our approach. Continuous, looking good. Looking good. We'll start slowing down here. Arm speed brake. Start the recorder just so we don't have to worry about it. Boise traffic, Southwest 4669 on the RNAV, 28 left approach. 10-mile final, Boise.
$2,500.
Radio altimeter live.
2500. 2500.
All right, cleared to land. Taxi lights on. Actually, it's daylight, just the taxi light. All right, so what's everyone's guess?
2500.
I wouldn't be able to sneak that past my wife either. You're not even married. That's funny. Yeah, my wife wouldn't let me do it either. All right, so let's go flaps full. And yeah, we're a little high, so let's disconnect the autopilot. $152, that's your guess. Let's see.
$1,000.
Traffic. Boise traffic, Southwest 4669, short final, runway 28 left. Boise.
500. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
$200. $100.
Supposed to be 28 left. Oh well.
50. 30.
Landing.
20. 10. 5.
That was weird. Did I not program the right runway into the box? Thank God we're the only ones. Yeah, something happened. Boise traffic, Southwest 4669, clear the runway. Boise. Oh, Batsim crashed anyway. On final. All right. Park and brake. Let's we're not technically clear the runway, but we're off network, so let's check out Billy's landing. I swear to God, I put the RNAV Zulu 28 left in, but apparently I did not. So, oops. And that's why I will be a real fake pilot forever. Like Limp says, I am not a real pilot, but I play one on TV. Oh, wow, we got a DC-6 out there. Billy's coming in on the right runway. Billy's coming in on the right runway. Yep. Nice, right down the pipe. I don't know, sir. You're streaming, you're chatting. You probably do better with the FO. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Beautiful landing, Billy. Beautiful landing. All right, we'll come up here, park at the gate, and we'll check out our landing score. Park and brake on. I'm not going to shut down due to replay. But we'll check out, let's see, we'll check out $165. What 65? What did Limp say? 152. We had King Bob with 125. So it looks like Limp Rocketeer won closest without going over. 1.1 on the G-forces, so a little stiff. But everything, look at that score though. Everything's perfect. We're just a little off center line. But that looks good. I'll take it. That looks good. I'll take it. All right, guys. So I'll leave the flaps out. So in real life, we were supposed to land 28 left. In real life, that would have been a go around. In real life. Good utility, touchdown effects. It is an amazing landing utility. Let's see what Volanta said. Volanta said a 164. So Volanta and touchdown effects were on the money with that. Although Volantis said my landing was a little lighter at 1.0, but right around the same. But yeah, I absolutely love touchdown effects. And what's really cool about touchdown effects, especially if you stream, like say I forget to hit the flight recorder for that for the replays, it's got a built-in replay, and I have it set up to do about 3.5 minutes of replay, so I can get a full. I always got a replay running in the background no matter what, which is really cool. But for a learning aspect too, though, you can review your landing, and it's a really good replay tool. All right, so let's kill the flight bar. Nobody wants to look at me, so we'll kill the camera. And let's check out the landing replay. But the iFly 737 MAX is they fixed it. They did it right this time. Stick shaker. It's got me stalling. It's got me stalling, chat. All right. Let's get out of the cockpit. All right, let's run it forward. It doesn't like replay. I think I saw V1 stream. I think he was having the stick shaker issue too. He uses the same replay I do. All right, let's resume. Yeah, we were supposed to be over here, guys. I really think I probably screwed up. We were supposed to be. I probably put in the RNAV Zulu for 28 right. It's the only explanation. And also in iFly style, it hand flies beautifully. Hand flies better than the PMDG. I'll give it that. I don't know how we were off the center line. It definitely looks good. Definitely looks good. I think this is my favorite livery in the sim, guys. America. All right, let's look at that again. Let's get some more, a couple more replays in it. Dial it back. Let's get a passenger view. So I don't have the view. We'll do the engine view. Actually, I swore I had a Guess I don't. So don't have the wing view. We can adjust it. This is Flight Sim, guys. We can make adjustments all we want. Interior's a little flat, though. Interior's a little flat. But I'm not an interior guy, so it doesn't bother me. All right, here's the view. Nice. Of course, I don't think the reversers are working. At least it still feels floaty. Yeah, it does want to float. I did do a little bit of magic to bring it down. It's probably why we were off center line a little bit. So I just slightly kicked the rudder to kill the lift. All right, guys, let's wind it back. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming along for the flight. Feels like you need to go idle at 70 feet minimum. Yeah, so I dumped the throttle as I was crossing the threshold, and then I kind of kicked the rudder a little bit, just a little bit, just to kind of kill some lift, but. It does want to float a little bit. It definitely wants to stay airborne. All right, well, I want to thank everybody for coming along for this flight, and I appreciate everybody. We had Lip Rocketeer, Drunk Billy, Sir Puffsalot, King Bob, and many more in the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you, and I want to thank Limp Rocketeer for the super chat, $10. You're crazy, but thank you nonetheless. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going on to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Like 50 subscribers away, so we're getting there. And tomorrow's live stream, 1 o'clock, we're doing Fly Delta Virtual. And we're taking the 737-900 to Juneau, Alaska. Because Juneau is the airport of the month for Fly Delta. So I hope to see you guys there. And until next time, I'm Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See ya.